Hi, Jeff Shore here as we continue to discuss how your buyer sees you and what we can do to try and influence that. We've talked about those filters that a customer has when they're seeing a salesperson, how they size them up based on their experience with other salespeople, positive or negative. And last time we talked about building that sense of respect for that customer by showing them our heartfelt thanks for visiting in the first place and offering that promise of service. But today what we want to talk about is that our customers want to see us as being helpful. What can we do to show them that we are helpful, that we can help them in this process? Now, before I get into this, I want to be careful about this. Sometimes it could be misconstrued that being helpful means that I'm going to talk a lot, and that's not where I'm going at all. When I'm talking about being helpful, I'm talking about being the resource that the customer needs and establishing an environment where the customer is willing to ask for that help. And this will come in the form of you going out of your way for a specific moment and perhaps reiterating through the conversation to let them know that you're here to help, that you're here to be that assistant in this process, the trusted advisor, if you will. So let me just give you a hint here as to how to do that. When you're getting into this process, when you're talking to your customer, take the time to let them know as you start to talk about your product, give it a little preamble that says, I'm going to talk to you here about what I have to offer, but I want to encourage you as I'm going through, slow me down where you need to and ask any question at all. I want to make sure that I'm not skipping over something that's very important to you. I don't want to sound like a salesperson here. And I think it is okay to say that in the pejorative sense. But what we're trying to do is send that message to the customer that this is a cooperative effort and you should feel free to ask me any question that you want to throughout the process. Now, the other thing you can do is while you're talking about your product, you can constantly check back in and ask them, are we doing okay? Do you have any questions? Is there anything that I've not been clear about? And as I'm constantly checking back in, I am showing them that I am helpful, that I am sensitive, that I want to know what their experience is so that I can help them in any way possible. Go out of your way to be helpful and to think of your customer as somebody that you desperately want to help. It's the paradigm shift first, it's the action next, and after that, you get to change their world.